Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Dak Cohen Podcast. I'm your host, Dak Cohen. Um, I know you guys are surprised that I am doing an episode for the first time since July 17th of this year. About been We've been gone for about 4 months and a half. Not so bad, I would say, but some topics I would like to go over with you guys. This isn't an ordinary podcast episode. This won't even be an episode if you tell me. This will be a bonus episode. So what's been going on the past couple months with me is a dear friend of mine. Well, I wouldn't call him a friend anymore, but a former dear friend of mine. You guys have heard him on the podcast before. His name was Robert Goulet. He how do I find the words for this? I'm not gonna go into full detail of what happened to him, but if you guys see the deleted episodes, or see some deleted episodes, those are the interviews I did with him. Because I felt like deleting those, and also because I don't think people want to listen to someone who did bad choices. I'm coming on here to say that Robert Goulet got into some law trouble. I'm not gonna say what or anything like that, but he is no longer going to be a guest on this podcast going forward, even if I continue to do podcast episodes, which I will when I feel like it. But at this moment in time, it's been about almost a month and a half or so since he's been in in trouble with the law. You guys may know what that could mean. He did some bad consequences to end up there. I have told people close to me and people that were friends of his, close to him, about what's been going on. And, well, it's not a pretty picture for him, I would say that. But the way the consequences unfolded within this last month and a half or so is, to me now, if you ask me about it, it's appalling and shocking when I first found out of what happened. So therefore, I'm no longer friends with him because he did such actions, and do I want to try to explain even more? Not really. But as it stands right now, he is forbidden to ever come on this podcast ever again. He got in trouble with the law, and he betrayed my trust. So therefore, I consider him a former friend. Not a friend anymore, a former friend. But that's all I'm willing to give an update on in this past month. Will I come back and do sports episodes of, like, NFL, NBA season's about to start, so thank goodness for that. Will I come back to the Dak Cohen podcast and continue doing episodes? Yes, eventually I will. I just wanted to come on here and talk about what's been happening the last month and a half or so. The other months went perfectly fine. I had a nice trip to Seattle over the summer break. was very excellent. Love going to Seattle. Love drinking their coffee. And yeah, they also have amazing food. But yeah, myself, I've been okay. My family's been okay. And yeah, but my Mr. Robert Goulet's actions of what has unfolded in this last month uh is quite shocking to me, but not so shocking anymore. So, yeah, but I've been doing fine, and I promise you guys I will come back and do more episodes eventually. But that is all I have to tell you guys for today. Thank you guys for listening to this edition of the Dak Cohen podcast. Make sure to follow on Instagram and Twitter at the Dak Cohen podcast. I am your host, Dak Cohen. I'll see you guys next time for another edition of the Dak Cohen podcast. Your host, Dak Cohen. Out.